Yes, the boohoo effect here. Wow, Tracy, that was some rage fest. I knew you had it in you. All that hippy dippy crap, vows, how you're going to extend the olive branch to everybody, peace and love, tranquility. Yeah, we knew it was BS. We knew you couldn't contain yourself. It's in you to hate people. It's in you to hunt humans so you can try to destroy their lives, stalk their family members. That's what you truly enjoy in life. And that's what you will do until your dying days. Well, relatively speaking here. Maybe more in a literal sense because you're not in the greatest of health nowadays, right? But this is what you choose to do. And that parody I did, I knew it would affect you because it forces you to peer in to how you really appear to the average public eye. You see, that's what parodies are really about. They take a lot of truth based on somebody and make a humorous storyline, right? Now, Yaxley, your buddy Yaxley, your little teammate there, is trying to dig up some dirt on me, trying to even the odds, level the playing field. I've already been over that Chang 13A stuff, right? I'm over that. I, of all people, have called out Katie the most. Way, way more than you can imagine yourself. You didn't really have a problem with Katie during those 3 years that you befriended her. Maybe that's what you actually should be asking you. You see, you were pretty tight with Katie. With me, yeah, I'll make peace. I've already called her out on all issues. She's called me out on things, and that's that. A lot of that stuff is not really tangible evidence regarding the past with Chang 13A. All right, some of it is and some of it is not. But really, the focus should really be highlighted towards your corner. You got a whole corner of pervos, okay? You have a disregard for children, and the people that support you obviously has a disregard for your creepy, stalking ways. You got that? Now, Yaxley is a proven woman abuser. I don't need to probe into that area. I know. I've witnessed that guy unleash violent hell against Tiffany. I can understand him being indignant. I can understand that. He can get a little emotional. That's probably understandable, but the extent that he went at Tiffany was a little different. It was high level rage. Okay? He had a violent overtone to him. I sat there and listened to him go off on Tiffany, calling her all kinds of, degrading names repeatedly, threatening her, trying to tell her what to do, trying to convert her into his personal slave. That's abuse. Okay? I sat there and thought, it's just a good thing. I have my differences with Tiffany, obviously. But it was a good thing. I was sitting there thinking that Tiffany was not standing before this guy, Yaxley. Because you can only imagine what he would have done if he was in arm's reach with Tiffany. And I've definitely concluded that this guy is a woman abuser. He is. He abuses women. You can tell he's got a natural knack, response mechanism built in to unleash on the female gender. Just like you, Tracy. He threatened to have you beat up, bodily harm. He claimed he knew of a gang connected to this gang, notorious gang. Can't remember the name. And you flipped out. That's how I knew it was true. The way you raged on your live stream and replied back to Yaxley, yeah, that was definitely true. It upset you. You were threatened to be beat up by some guy in your same country. So that's sort of understandable, right? Of course it is. Now, here's the real question, though. The question remains, why is Yaxley supporting somebody that is known to stalk children, that justifies it? She's notoriously known for this activity and threats. She thrives off of attacking people's children, her targets. Okay? That's no secret. You see, you're coming into this a little bit different. You see, Tracy lied to me, pretended to be her daughter, pretended to be a victim, when in fact, Tracy, is the one that actually put her family in harm's way in the public eye to be stalked by her best friend now, Crotch Vomit. Yeah, she defends Crotch Vomit, the very person that can be proven without a shadow of a doubt stalked her children. That's who Tracy befriends. You see, she has no regard for her own family. So how much more so does she have any feelings or loyalty towards strangers on the internet? But you, Yaxley, you have firsthand knowledge of what she does, what she's about, what she stands for, what she threatens to do, what she has done to families, right? And you're going into that with no ignorance at all. Okay? Now, you support a child stalker. You need to answer that question. That question is at the forefront of importance, all right? Now, you can sit there and try to dig up, old bones, my past. You won't find anything because I'm one of the good guys and you're one of the bad guys, okay? Let's just put it in layman's terms. And you're a known racist. You're a known avid racist. The way you talk about Jews, the harsh language you use against that race, against the Jewish people, is disturbing. You are a racist. That's why I blocked you 2 years ago. I forgot all about it. It was so long ago. I get it. You remember that, right? You're the one being blocked. But I had seen screen captures of you calling, well, let's just say, the people, the race that hails from the African continent as the N-word. That done it for me. Because I don't have any toleration. I don't have any patience for racists like yourself. All right? Now, I knew you would run the other direction when you were challenged to live stream. Of course, the whole storyline, the whole excuse is how it's too difficult to patch me in through Skype. Yeah, of course. That's been Tracy's big excuse to not debate me. Because she knows that I'll come at her with truth and fact. That's what she's afraid of. Okay? And she had no problems tying me into Skype before. In fact, I find StreamYard much more cumbersome to operate. It's more finicky than Skype, in my opinion. It's very, very finicky, touchy. Okay, I see it all the time on live streams, how they lose connection or they sound robotic. Okay, so that's a two-way street. All right? Anyways, just thought I'd respond real briefly here regarding your rage stream. I knew you guys would get online. It's hilarious. You think that you're getting under my skin. No, you condemn yourself. The emotional rage alone. It's a revelation. It's evidence that you are affected. Otherwise, you wouldn't have felt the need to get on and scream and cry and, try to throw out insults, try to psychologically bring people down, bring myself down. That stuff doesn't work. It actually encourages me because really, Tracy is her own worst enemy. She is. We could tell she's stuck on me. We can tell Trollope is jealous. He knows. He's picked up that Tracy is stuck on me. He knows. He's intelligent and insanity, but he's no dummy as far as Tracy's feelings towards me. He's receptive enough to pick up that Tracy stuck on me, okay? That's why he feels the need to get on the threads and start stirring up contentions when he feels things might be going in the peaceful direction because I threaten him. And he's a pervo. He's a stalker anyways. He's a man pretending to be a woman. And he's obsessed with feet. He talks about my legs and feet all the time. He talks about Katie's feet. He wants to see Tracy's feet, okay? All right? He's a pervo. He's a little pervo. That's why you'll never see Trollope Rules on camera. You'll never see him do any type of normal day-to-day activities. He's no doubt a state case. And none of you people work, all right? Actually, you have yet to prove that you don't live with your mom, all right? You don't do anything during the day. I know you don't. You're unemployed, okay? Maybe you do work, prove it. But you seem to me like an outcast of society, all right? Dead weight for the government. And Tracy hasn't worked a day in her life, but yet she speaks with authority. You see, I'm part of the working class. I'm a taxpayer. I'm the one that takes care of degenerates, people that are incapable for whatever reason, mentally or physically, to be a productive citizen of their country, their state, wherever they live, okay? Now, the internet is a good vessel for people to get respect, to try to gain respect from a small following, at least, because in real life, they don't get it. They don't receive respect, so they get online, okay? Anyways, that's all I'm going to touch on this one, though. You have a nice day. We'll talk soon.